My name is Tiffany Martinez, and I found out I was pregnant at 16 years old. The day I found out is that I really had a sharp pain on my right stomach, and I told my mom, it really hurts, so we want to go get x-rays. And we went in, the computers were facing her and the lady who was taking my ultrasound, and she put it on my stomach. They both just froze, and I was like, what's wrong? And they're like, you're pregnant. And I was like, no, I'm not. When the screen turned to me, I saw my son in the ultrasound. He was big. He had his arms, his legs, his 10 fingers and everything. Honestly, I froze. I just froze and just stared at him. And then when we got out of the clinic, my mom was just tearing up, crying, and I was crying as well. And I was like, I don't want him. So after the clinic, we went to our pastor's house, and we went, and my mom started crying, and then the pastor was like, oh, what's wrong? And then she's like, Tiffany's pregnant. And then she's like, do you want? I was like, no, I don't want. I disappointed my mom. And then she told me, she's like, your mom's not disappointed in you. Before, I was shaking, I was nervous, I didn't know what to do, I didn't know what to say. I was just closing myself in, and I was just scared. And then she's like, I'm gonna take you somewhere. And this is where I met Options. You felt like when you came in, you took a step in, it's just like, like, oh my gosh. Like, you're relaxed. In here, it felt welcome, like I was at home. I met the Options staff. I felt like I wasn't gonna talk to anyone, just keep it to myself. But then Options staff was like, oh, you could talk to me, it's only between me and you. And honestly, that's when I took a deep breath in and took a deep breath out. I was like, okay, I need to talk about this because I was really stressed. At first, I was really interested in abortion. I was, because I was thinking of my mom at the time. And also I was thinking like, I'm barely 16. I'm a baby, it's a baby. Take care of a baby. I don't want a responsibility this big. At the end of the appointment, I felt like mixed emotions came to me, and then I started crying with my mom. And as also when I was done talking to the Options staff, I was like, am I really gonna abort this kid? And then I looked at the pamphlet that she gave me as well. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do anything. You're my son, you're mine, and I'm just gonna keep you. When I heard him cry, my eyes opened. I was like, I just have a kid. Like, I just gave birth. Like, and then he was crying, and then once he put in my arms, and then once I called him Jayden, he stopped crying. I was like, oh my God, baby, like, you're here, you're in mommy's hands. I was so happy he was there, and then my heart was like, oh my gosh, I love him. And then now, like a year, he laughs to everything, he smiles. And he honestly, to me, he helped me through a lot. Honestly, he makes me smile when I have my bad days. He just makes me so like happy and just so blessed to be his mom. Jayden changed my life. Yes, he did. I think about like, what if I did abort, or what if I did give him for adoption? Like, where would I be? like what was the feelings and everything. And then I just look at it, I'm like, oh my God, like you're worth everything I did. You're worth every pain. And just, I was like, I'm so glad I kept you. I'm grateful that I met the option staff because they helped me. Options gave me so many options for my son and I felt home. They're like family now to me. You know, the option staff will call me like every few weeks. They tell me like, oh, like how's Jayden and how's everything. I'm like, oh, good, he's good, you know. And then we would pray after like the phone call. And honestly, it was just giving me like a smile onto my face because I got a call for someone that helped me through my pregnancy is calling to know how my son is. Like that's family. Like I felt, honestly, I did a good decision what I did, and I'm grateful and I'm happy that I made options.